Hello everyone, this is a Greyshot17 here, and welcome to another Steel Division replay. If you want to send a replay, do so via my YouTube channel, via my Gmail or Facebook, and or just go submit it to Steel Division Replays, where I picked this one up. Yes, Brother Pedro is back with V86, Tumai versus Rokoff, Weapon, and Heinz. So very interesting to see how this goes. We have a armored doctrine, another armor, and an infantry versus a panzer, so an armored, another armored, and another armored. So armor versus armor, infantry. There you go. This is a 3v3 on a map that literally may not be the best for armor. Why? Because of all these hedge groves. Holy crap, is there a lot of hedge groves, which means armor is at a severe disadvantage. Also, anti-tank is at a severe disadvantage, which makes anti-tank infantry at a great advantage because they have the short range capacity. Now that being said, there's not always, it's not terrible for a tank or anti-tank, but look at essentially these lines and you can see an issue where it's very choppy, lots of different ways, especially here. It's very hard for armor to navigate and then AT to get a clear shot, but you could open up the great passages for AT to just keep armor back with these choke points. So we'll see how well things go. Let's see. Going around, we have some decently vetted troops along. It looks like some artillery. Nice command tank. Got some scout vehicles. Keep on going. Wow. All right. This is a new player. How do you know? How can I tell this is a new player? Well, very simple. He deployed all this stuff, but he deployed it and he didn't angle on the road. An expert player would angle all their stuff like so. They would put it along the road so you can move. Where on the Allied side, again, very good maneuvering. Wow, things are already starting. And let's see, we have Weapon and Heinz. Have you deployed even any of your forces? Are you still deploying units? Weapon's like, I'm on a smoke break, comes back, it's like, oh god, where's my men? You're going now. So we'll see how things go. Looks like everyone's pretty much ready for an attack. Things are moving up. Heinz moving in. Weapon, it's like, turns out it looks like most of his forces are in mid, with Heinz kind of right behind. I guess he put all his troops there because it just didn't have room, but yeah, I would have absolutely put most of my troops there. Defensive line here, looks like the Allies might have advantage with push-up. Looks like we have some artillery coming in. Smoke coming down. I'm assuming that way they don't get hit by long-range AT, because again, along a main road, AT could really easily snipe enemy forces. That could be an issue. The Kubo does have AT, but I think it's more the short-range variety. We shall see. Anyway, already some good hits. We have these, pretty much the scout car variety, just opening fire long range on those marauders, so they can't get in close with their bazooka teams because they're just out of range. While these guys have a decent range, 800 meters. Not amazing, but not terrible. Though that really powerful AT gun is now lining up sights, so I would definitely move into the forest. This guy has the idea, hard right. This guy doesn't have the right idea. And I'm going to see probably one of them die. Oh no, falling back. So, oh wow, they're just acting crazy right now. That AT gun. Whew. Just opening fire. Annihilating them. Also, that M7 doing a pretty damn good job with its artillery opening fire at that location. Right hand side, I'm hearing fire, and it is. We have the Hummer. Oh god damn it! Opening fire on this infantry. Knocked out the half track as well, and seems to be pushing up. So very nicely done. You can get a closer look at this amazing vehicle. Look at its look at its tenacity. Look at its firepower. Look how stupid the damn thing looks. But it won the battle, so who cares? Anyway. Lots of half tracks, a lot of vetted troops. Vet 3, so very good. We have an AT gun on standby. But like I said, having a hard time being a shot. That being said, we have this thing with some decent attack power, able to push back that Humber. A lot of infantry though on standby, so maybe he's waiting for the Axis to push up and then counter. But we have a mobile group over here pushing in. We still have infantry there. God damn it. Alright, anyway. That's what happens when you forget to not turn off your alarm. Anyway, units moving up, opening fire. Looks like they're having some issues with just overwhelming numbers. Allied moving in groups. Defensive line here looks like... Oh, fire units inside the forest. This is bad. Okay, so for those who don't know, fire units are extremely, just like the panzer strike bazooka teams, they have a specialized purpose. And this purpose is to essentially assault, usually in a group, infantry. Wow. Speaking of the marauders, specialized troops opening fire. Now, again, pulling back. Trying to be on standby. Again, nice shot with that bazooka team on that half-track. Anyway, he's moving in with this flamethrower unit to burn out the grenadier squads. At least that's what I'm thinking it is. We have a Cromwell tank moving up, very powerful anti-infantry. Wait, Cromwell? Oh yeah, stolen British infantry. That's what was it? Dang it. Yeah, that's what the 12 SS have, at least somewhat. So again, a Cromwell is a British tank, for those who don't know. Half-track's moving up. Can do some nice long, anti-infantry power. Again, usually people bulk them up and just have them just open fire upon just a small infantry group of some type, kind of moving up. Looks like they have smoke over here to move up some infantry, try to overwhelm them. Now, yeah, you can deploy infantry and attack them in buildings. It is the thing. So maybe he's trying to use smoke so we can get close enough to assault the building directly. Though, half-track moving in, trying to counter. We have this thing coming around the side. They have one unit kind of guarding the flank. So, looks like that left flank, again, where he didn't send a lot of units, is kind of faltering. But his gamble to send all of his forces in mid, not working, I would say. Because remember, these guys have all three of their units, or majority, trying to break mid and the right-hand flank, and it's just not going according to plan. If anything, the Allies are counterattacking pretty damn hard with a large assault group. Again, these half-tracks using their MGs just to annihilate infantry and stuff out of cover. Though it's not like the Axis are completely out of the woods yet. We can see here they are inflicting some heavy casualties on each other, but the Axis are slowly advancing. And actually have a huge open flank right now. Look at this. There's no units here. If they rush up light infantry and bust through here, they could overwhelm the Allied positioning if they had the infantry to push up. But we'll see. Now we have a plane coming in, most likely with a nice airstrike, trying to hit these targets over here. We shall see. Bombs inbound. Target is the AT gun. Looks like trying to knock out the AT. Not a bad idea. Allow the armor to move in. Unfortunately, this right-hand flank is faltering. We do have a Panzerwerfer aiming and preparing to fire. Will it be able to counteract enemy forces? Panzerwerfer opening fire. Artillery coming in. They're pinning down some forces. Actually, a lot of forces. Should hopefully stop the army from advancing. Give the Axis a little bit of time to breathe and bring up reinforcements. We shall see. Well, even though without the bombs, this thing is still opening fire. Try and knock it out. Again, it can still actually hit infantry. Not amazingly, but it still can. We see here Heinz is like attack, 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 attack. And they're using that breakthrough opportunity to their advantage, overwhelming a lot of troops. So that flamethrower unit is extremely powerful, as you can tell. So that's it. Again, that flamethrower unit is extremely, I'm sorry, not extremely, but very, very potent. Though it is surrounded, so it's going to have some difficulties. They're probably going to try to line it up, try to target it from multiple angles, try to neutralize it, but at least those flamethrower units are holding right now. So that's right now the key. Right now for that breakthrough. They need to knock out the flamethrower unit and just keep pushing up. Now they're surrounded. Remember, they have no anti-armor capacity. So the half-track wow, okay. Half-track shouldn't die from the flamethrower. Is it? They're really out? They're out of flamethrower. That's amazing. And they actually killed the armored unit. Oh my god. Alright, apparently flamethrowers can kill half-tracks. I did not know that. You learn something every day. Anyway, big battle going on the left-hand side. Looks like the Allies trying to push up on the Axis. The Axis bringing up a Firefly, which is something that the Allies are like, wait, isn't that our stick? But apparently they're like, well, it may be, but it's now ours. Half-track disabled. Firefly, 1,200 meter range, has possibly some really good targets on that artillery and possible tank and resupply and everything else. So AA gun moving in with some decent range, so we'll see how well that thing goes. Axis still down, but not out of the woods yet, though. Holy crap, is it a big flank going on the left-hand side. Remember that breakthrough I talked about? Looks like that flamethrower unit's still holding just fine, though it ran out of flames, mostly. Hold on. Can I pull this? Huh. Opening fire. Are they going to use the last of their flames, or are they just out of range? Tank coming in to support that flamethrower unit, which is somehow helping survive. Pedro just leading the breakthrough on the left, though unfortunately these half-tracks just realized they're running into a tank, so they're like, this is a bad idea. I would back up. I would back up. Because that panzer is going to annihilate this thing. Or it's going to drive by them. Come on, fire. There it goes. Now, oh, this one's like, peace! Aw, oh, damn it. Didn't make it any further. So, yeah. Right now, Guardian's like, flank! Flank! But Pedro's bringing in the reserves for the breakthrough. Helping to break. I love this, like, guys. Like, I'll call it a plane. Well, planes are good. I don't think people realize that they're all meant for very small strikes. They're not meant for this. You need actual army. Remember, a plane costs, what, 220 resources? You get infantry and tanks are like 15 up to like 60 in the first round. Although, second round is about to start, so we'll see how things go. But, like, you could bring up an entire group for what that plane costs. So, it really doesn't make sense. Planes really good for stuff that you can't get to. Like an AT gun. If the AT gun is so hidden in enemy lines, like I need to kill that AT to break that armor. Sorry, to push in with armor and break them, then yeah, it's worth it. Right here, it's not worth it because it didn't really stop them at all. They're still pushing up pretty quick, and that flank is about to fall. Speaking of flanks about to fall, mid, while having a decent defensive line, is literally under pressure and looks like about to crack. It's literally a C, and they have nothing in reserve. So, yeah, things are going to falter very quickly. Looks like he's trying to call in... I don't think he's trying to call in. I think he's just using it for direct strikes. Half-track, unfortunately, dying. We do have reserves coming in. Maybe they'll be fine? Oh, here we go. Heinz calling in on all sorts of stuff. Lots of Panzer IVs. Big group inbound. Again, lots of armor moving in, as we can see. Moving in on the enemies, so that's pretty damn cool. They may be down over here, but they're not out of the woods yet with that armor push. That being said, if they can hold the front, we can see here there's a lot of infantry fighting each other. Things are not going well. This basic infantry just lighting them up. And remember, the flamethrower unit's still there. We still penetrate. We have an AT gun now moving up, though with such close range, it's pretty vulnerable, so they have to worry about that. We have a tank, although running low on, low on ammo in some regard. Yeah, Heinz is like, help me, please. Because I am assuming what Heinz is trying to do, along with weapon, he's trying to put a breakthrough on the left, because they realize on the right it's not going to work. We'll see how well that goes. I don't think Rofka can really hold that right-hand side by himself, but, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Yep, Heinz, oh my god, 4 Panzer IVs. We're looking at a good armor charge if this thing can break through. But again, we have one decent AT gun, but it's so close to dying. Literally, look at it, it's dead. This other one, not in a great position, as you can check by its sight. Doesn't have, it's great in that box, but that's about it. That being said, Pedro's just opening up that left-hand flank. So, and Rufka's like, peace, I'm done. Rufka's like, alright, now I'm charging. And it looks like the AI will take his place. Now, AI does get a huge boost, so maybe AI can hold. We'll see how well things go. I'm assuming the AI might be able to at least hold Pedro in the meantime. But we'll see how things go. Anyway, Panzer IVs moving up. This is your armor charge. This is your moment to shine, Panzer IVs. This is your moment. Will 4 Panzer IVs, remember he has 4, be able to break the enemy in mid with his support by infantry? We shall see. Wait a second. Infantry moving up. They move around here. We do have an AT gun being placed. 14 damage, enough to penetrate that armor. So this could be a trap for the Panzer IVs. Infantry still holding. We have a Jag Panzer Good defense, yeah, good defensive tank because of its armor. And still, you know, good attack power, 12. Enough to break a lot of allied units, definitely. Especially like this, the basic M4A1, which is now in play. Plane coming in from Rovka. I'm assuming just to try and target the AT, maybe? What is it hitting? Oh, damn it. Very close to killing the AT gun, but no cigar. Fighter coming in, though. I don't think they have a lot of AA. They have no AA to speak of. Fighter's going in to get the kill. And it's going to kill it. Yep, there it goes. And there's going to be a German fighter. Oh, damn it. A German plane crashing on the beach. Which also, I find pretty freaking hilarious how there's Germans, like, on the landing pad. Where it's like, yeah, the Germans are invading Allied... Wait, what? Also, looks like another plane went down, so... Ugh. Weapon surrenders. That, even the weapon surrenders, we still have Panzer. And he's launching well, behind, with his Panzer force, launching a large assault. M4A3 mostly equipped to fight infantry, not armor. Though a lot of AT now, I believe in sight lines, manages to annihilate. I think that was, yep, that was in sight lines. Managed to annihilate that Panzer IV. Additional Panzers moving up. Fighters still guarding air supremacy. Things are not looking good. Panzer IV moving up. Trying to get some nice shots. Yeah, oh, don't, yeah. The problem is, they prepped on that left-hand side. They can see, like, okay, there's lots of open territory. We can at least set it up with AT guns. So that way they can hold their left flank. And it seems to be working out pretty damn well for them. Plus, we have this guy on the right. Even though the AI is mass-producing units, he's still overwhelming them with his armor group. So, nice job, Brother Pedro, with your guards armor group. Not amazing, but I mean, okay, it is doing the job of pretty much pushing them back. Plus, 28% left. This game's over in a couple minutes, if that. Unless those Panzer IVs can break through. Right, he lost one. He has 3 left. But now they actually have some good Shermans on the front. So we'll see if they can actually fight them off. Remember, they have 10 attack power, so they can't hurt those Panzers. Oh, yep, there goes another. Another one bites the dust. What the hell killed that one? Was it this AT gun? Maybe it was. I think it was. Yep, it seems like it was in range, so yeah. 2 Panzers remaining. And so far they've done squat. Another Panzer moving in. AT gun on standby. Another one. Looks like that one's guarding, trying to hit the units over here. Nice shot, manages to kill it. Also, remember the command vehicle's right there, so you can light it up as well. Oh boy, we have 1 Panzer remaining. This Panzer force has fallen flat on its face. They cannot, they've tried to push up in all directions. Okay, this is an anti-tank, well, yeah, it's a rocket one. Come on. Oh, well, no, it's high explosive. I swear I think that's anti-tank. Maybe it's a different variety I'm missing, but yeah, this one's more anti-infantry armor. You can tell because, again, it has high explosive value for anti-infantry, not armor. And there goes the other Panzer IV by getting knocked out by that. And there goes the Panzer Force. Though Heinz Guardian is now deployed a Panther, so he's like, alright, the Panzer IVs have been defeated, now bring in the boss. The Panther. But will it really survive? No. We have a Firefly to counteract that thing. Along with a bunch of... Whoop, never mind! Holy crap, nice shot with the... something. Is it Tiger? Oh, the Tiger knocked it out! Heinz like, screw that, this is the boss. So Tiger getting a nice shot on that Firefly. Additional armor moving in. If they can flank that armor, that's fine. Infantry also moving up. It looks like the AI is actually putting up a decent fight. Will they win? No. At this point, the Allies have such a death grip on the Axis that they can essentially push in everywhere, and the Axis can barely hold. But it was a valiant attempt. It was a valiant attempt, and I know we're in Phase B, so it's gonna be very hard. I mean, like we're close to the phase scene, yeah, they can deploy some better armor, but honestly, the Allies just won the game. Why did they win? Well, very simple. The Axis thought they could win by double teaming mid. They thought they could overwhelm the Allies, and that blew up in their face. The left-hand side fell, and then Pedro doubled down on the right, broke him, and then the double assault in mid just kept failing and failing to the point where like, oh, we can break through, and it just never happened. It never mounted up to anything major. I love all these half tracks just opening fire, and then they're drawing the fire away from the Panther, so which is currently fighting the tank. They're causing enough suppression on it, I should say, which is hilarious. Panther being knocked out finally by the M4, which again I find pretty freaking hilarious. But again, if you hit on side, it does have weaker armor. Tiger now trying to hold out, which is simply not the case. Fighter coming in, trying to knock out that Thunderbolt, at least managing it to fall back. But armor groups are moving in, just overwhelming the Axis, and Allies should pretty much be able to take this game. Fighter trying to go in, but again, he has a decent amount of AA, so that thing's going to have to fall back. Their own fighters now coming in. P-47 going in for the kill, and then 109 is about to fall. Yep, there it goes. Poor 109. Poor 109. But yeah, that's game. Damn. Team, yeah, it looks like Terrarium actually got most kills. Least losses, though, goes to V86. On the Axis team, most damage goes to losses go to Rafka. Damage goes to Heingarten. He tried so hard. It just did not work for him. Oh boy. Wow, that AT gun did work. Jesus. Yeah, I'm trying to see if anything else is kind of specific, but not really. But yeah, that's pretty much game. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Before I go, I want to thank my Patreon supporters like Leo, Sean, Tim, and Carter. Thank you so much for your awesome support. But this has been Greyshot117, and I'll see you all next time.